Something kind of exciting that you, at 19, interviewed Jimmy Carter.
Yep, he was
the president
of the United States, and it was the coolest thing because when they found me at Channel 5, which was a CBS station, I worked during the summer, and then at the end of the summer they said, if you'll work weekends when you go back to school, because I still was a student at the University of Georgia, if you'll work weekends when you go back to school, we will guarantee you a reporting job. So one weekend, Jimmy Carter came to town, and I was standing outside a restaurant, and the president comes through, and I'm holding the microphone as you are, but it had the flag thing that from my station, which is where a lot of his friends had worked when he was governor of Georgia, so he didn't come to me, he came to the mic flag, and I did a little live interview with the president, and it was so cool, because afterwards, Sam Donaldson came up to me, what did the president say? What did the I said, the president said he was happy to be home.
And you know what, Sam is now covering the White House.
He's back at it. I think it's great. I think it was a terrible waste of tremendous repertorial talent not to have him.
Well, let me tell you, I'm going to plug you. It was a terrible waste that you haven't been on that national TV till you were on national, but now here you are, Inside Edition, hosting it, and that's national. And you wrote a book this past October.
Oh, bless you for the plug.
Come on, tell me. It's a long title, so go ahead.
The first part is short. It's called Back on Track.
Yeah.
How to straighten out your life when it throws you a curve, and we've all been there.
That's
right.
If
you haven't had a curveball thrown your way, you better just get ready because it's going to happen.
That's right. Combat kid, you are, right?
Yeah, someone called me that. I'll take that.
Yeah,
anyway.
I know that. That's great, and it is. It's been a great ride for you now.
Well, I feel really blessed. Even during the tough times, there was a voice in the back of my head that said there is a reason for this. There's a purpose in what you're going through. And I really think writing the book was the realization of that purpose, because in fact, before I came over here, I was on the computer and I was going through some of my email, and I've heard from so many people who have read the book and were moved by it, and it came at the right time in their life, and I'm like, thank you, Lord, that's what it was all about. So if anybody wants to get it, it should be at your local bookstore, but if it's not, because people have called me and said, Debbie, where's your book? You can get it on the computer. You can call that www.com, .amazon.com, and you can order it over the computer.
It's probably sold out in some of these bookstores, because guess what? I went to one of the ones.
You couldn't find it, could you?
There was 2 copies. And wait a minute, and I saw one, I read it, and the other copy was off the shelf by the time I was reading.
You went back. Wow,
so, and that was just under about half an hour. So,
that's great.
And it was under self-improvement.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. It's hard to find. It's in self-improvement. It's in the celebrity autobiography. It's just, it's kind of it's probably in the home repair too, for all I know.
Well, I think you got a single going. What would you like to say to the people out there in Tampa, Florida?
Well, first of all, we love Tampa. We love Tampa. We were on WFLA in Tampa.
That's right.
And during dinner time, so watch us, number one. If you're having a tough time in your life, or if you've got a friend who's having a tough time in your life, be there for them. It's the best thing you can do. Reach out, tell them you love them. And if you want to go and buy my book, I'm certainly not going to stand in your way.
Thank you very much. It's a very good one. Deborah, thank you very much.
Jim, I appreciate it. So good talking with you.
Thank you. Bye now.
Bye-bye. That was great. Thank you. That was lots of fun. Really appreciate it.
Really appreciate it. Thank you.